teams feeling each other out. Blip tries to get under SawBlaze, but can't. Successful that time, though, but doesn't have the chance to flip Jameson Go's bot.
Yeah, good job by JMO to free himself there. Gonna be tough for Aaron Hill to get under those long forks on SawBlaze.
Blip trying to attack JMO's flank. Now rams him into the side of the arena, but takes a shot from that 100-pound pulverizer, too.
Neither team's fired their weapon yet. Both drivers very selective, but uh-oh, SawBlaze gets flipped on his plow. Oh, great shot there by Jameson Go.
And I don't think he's done, Kenny. Oh, there comes that hammer saw. Uh-oh, Blip is mangled. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, this is not good. You do not want Jameson Go to get underneath you.
SawBlaze getting that flamethrower fired up, but up for another shot with that hammer saw instead.
Jameson Go doing a good job keeping that dustpan squared up to Blip. Really controlling the fight so far.
Blip just doesn't look normal.
Aaron Hill just can't seem to find an edge. Uh-oh.
Oh, man, SawBlaze.
Oh!
The great control bot using that hammer saw right in front of us.
He may start to get that flame going as well. How about Blip coming back there, though?
Blip has just got to get under him. He's got him. Can he get a flip? He cannot.
And Aaron Hill has to capitalize in that situation, Chris. He's playing from behind. A single flip could disable Jameson Go's hammer saw, so Aaron can't be shy with that trigger finger.
He said part of his goal is to frustrate Jameson Go, but Go's got flipped. Oh, he takes him into the screws on the upper deck and continues to deliver shots.
Blip has yet to get a significant flip on SawBlaze. SawBlaze has been dominating the weapon game here.
Approaching the 1 minute mark.
Well, Aaron Hill clearly's got the more nimble bot, but Jameson Go just won't let him get around to the sides.
Blip trying to spin out a damaged way. Oh, man!
Blip has taken some huge overhead shots. Their top armor is all torn up.
But here we go. Oh, beautiful move by Jameson Go to get off Blip's launch pad.
Aaron Hill has to stop hesitating. Jameson Go is gonna keep making him pay for those mistakes.
Oh, look at that shot. SawBlaze just throwing his opponent around the box. Now, this is really impressive. The fact that Aaron Hill's still around with less than 30 seconds to go, but what can he do?
Well, the flipper hasn't worked the way he's wanted it to, Chris, but I do know that Jameson Go is taking advantage of his opportunities. Aaron Hill has not.
Those are just brutal shots in the meantime by SawBlaze. This one's gonna end up going the distance. Anything for Blip? Anything? Not one flip in this one, and SawBlaze dominant from start to finish. So after 3 minutes of action, we will head to the judges' scorecards.
Good job, guys. Game on.
Well, Kenny, about a dozen strikes with the hammer saw for SawBlaze and a total of 0 flips for Blip.
Yeah, and watching some of these shots again in slow motion, I think Blip may have lost function to that flipper earlier than we gave Aaron credit for. Look at how deep JMO's weapon goes. No amount of a blade of armor is going to stop that.
And hey, functional flipper or not, Jameson Go didn't really give Aaron Hill many opportunities to even fire his weapon.
Yeah, utilized those long forks masterfully and even used the retracted hammer saw as protection when Blip did get around to his backside. Just a dominant performance from Jameson Go and the number 8 seed, SawBlaze.
Let's make it official.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by unanimous decision is SawBlaze!
Let the bot battle begin! Oh, Tom Brewster shows SawBlaze his side, gets scooped up. Let's see how slippery Monsoon is.
Oh! What a counter shot by Monsoon!
That bar did some damage, it looks like. SawBlaze took a shot.
And this is where SawBlaze has to hold back on that weapon. If they go weapon to weapon with Monsoon right now, they will be in big trouble. This is a game of inches with SawBlaze trying to land a strike and dodge Monsoon's disc.
Uh-oh, like Monsoon almost got caught in the ears,
Oh.
and now he gets shoved right into the screws.
Whoa, what a strike by Jameson Go! Dropped the hammer saw, avoided Monsoon's weapon. That is precision offense.
Nice jab by Monsoon, but here comes SawBlaze.
Oh,
Taking him into the screws of the upper deck.
SawBlaze doing what SawBlaze does, dictating the action. But you can see some damage to those bunny ear attachments.
Yeah, Monsoon continuing to chip away. Oh, gets caught in the kill saw spots. Perfect timing for the hammer saw with the blade of Monsoon turned the opposite way.
Oh, that's a big one.
A power shot to Monsoon's right side, but here's SawBlaze driving it into the rail.
SawBlaze doing a number on Monsoon right now, trying to get Monsoon's weapon to destroy itself.
Jameson Go in control, taking Monsoon into the corner. Tom Brewster did such a masterful job of driving in his upset of Cobalt, but here's SawBlaze scooping him up. Oh! And Monsoon takes some friendly fire from the pulverizer.
And Monsoon looks rocked. Their weapon is no longer spinning. That pulverizer shot may have taken it out.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is just horrible for the British bot, which now might not be able to work its way back to the center. They're trying. 1, 2, 3, push! They can't. Instead, they're being counted out. And SawBlaze is on to the round of 8.
It's going to take 3 wins to get your hands on the trophy.
We've got the fire-breathing SawBlaze, the bloodthirsty Minotaur. A berth in the semifinals is on the line. Let the bot battle begin. Oh, nice shot, SawBlaze out of the gate.
Yeah, they ran that fork right into the drum. So far, that fork is holding up. They're able to get underneath Minotaur.
Whoa! And taking the top seed into the screw. Oh, a huge hit.
Drove the hammer saw right through that top armor.
And whoa!
Nice shot there by Minotaur. Starting to land bigger shots here, Chris.
Yeah, the one seed told us they were going to go right after those forks. They're not afraid to go face to face. But now they're up on the screws of the upper deck.
Minotaur's inverted.
Oh, Jameson Go with a shot to the underbelly. The hammer saw wreaking havoc. Minotaur's back to center, and now they're into the rail.
This is when SawBlaze is at their best. A little bit of smoke coming out of Minotaur, Chris.
That is a major issue for Minotaur.
Could this be another fire? It is.
It is for the second straight season. Minotaur on fire against SawBlaze.
These are massive shots, though, Chris. Minotaur coming back. They're on fire, but still hitting hard.
And now it's a race against time. Can Minotaur make it another 2 minutes fully engulfed in flames?
Well, it's set up to handle internal fires, but the pressure is on now for Daniel Freitas to score a knockout or at least take out SawBlaze's weapon.
On fire out of the rear, but Daniel Freitas said, I will never surrender. Still going face to face.
They're going to have to. Jameson Go with the pressure, but they're taking huge shots here again.
Still 90 seconds to go, and SawBlaze pops into the air.
That looked like a direct shot to the weapon coupling of SawBlaze. What a comeback this would be by Minotaur.
And oh no, Minotaur on its head somehow flips itself back over. Now it gets pinned against the railing.
Minotaur has turned the tables here, Chris. They've broken SawBlaze's weapon, and Jameson cannot afford to get flipped.
An incredible job driving by Daniel Freitas and Jameson Go as they continue to go nose to nose.
This is just a nasty brawl here by both robots.
Great job by SawBlaze pinning his opponent now against the screws. Closing in on 45 to go.
Flames still pouring out of Minotaur. The Brazilians just have to make it to the closing bell. This fight is neck and neck.
Minotaur looks like a piece of burnt toast at this point. How are they going to get off the screws with 30 to go?
Oh, Minotaur may be knocked out here, Chris. They may have fried their motors.
That is it, I think. SawBlaze. Have they done it? Have they pulled off the upset? The countdown is starting. The
Oh, looks like SawBlaze's fork is hooked under Ribbot's wheel, and these two aren't slowing down, Chris.
Yeah, they're definitely locked in a death spin, but are they stuck, Kenny? That's the big question.
I think it's less about being stuck and more about not getting hit. If one of them pumps the brakes here, they're getting rocked.
If I stop turning, he's gonna hit me.
Okay, so Jameson Go confirms what Kenny just said. Both weapons fully spun up, and with a spot in the finals on the line, neither driver is backing down.
Just keep him pointed, keep him pointed. If you get a pushing game, you got this.
David Jin seems like he's the one steering the ship now, bringing it back to the middle.
There we go.
All right, 2:12 on the clock. Time to take the gloves off, boys.
Ribbot's trying to use its speed advantage here, but excellent timing by Jameson Go.
Oh, wow. That's a frog soup on top of that hammer saw.
And I'm seeing some flame potentially in Ribbot. That shot might have done some internal damage.
Oh, yeah, there is a plume of smoke coming out of Ribbot, and that weapon isn't spinning anymore either.
Well, they might just be powering it down because of the smoke, but let's see if Jameson can take advantage.
David Jin doing a really good job holding them off, though.
So far, that fork configuration on Ribbot is saving them out there, though.
SawBlaze trying to take him into the screws on the upper deck, and we've got serious
Whoa.
smoke. Here comes the hammer saw as well.
Uh-oh.
Into the rail.
SawBlaze just bullying Ribbot out there right now.
Thankfully, Ribbot's drive is still working, but that's about it.
And thick white clouds usually means a battery fire, Chris. This could get ugly.
And boom, again into the rails next to the upper deck.
And it does look like Ribbot's weapon is out of commission, but either way, David Jin has got to get off that plat.
Closing in on the 1 minute mark with under a minute to go. The kill saws will be active. All right, Kenny, we're gonna need Sky Chopper 7 to start giving us an aerial. Oh, there we go. I can see the flames from here.
Oh boy.
Oh no, man, onto the upper deck.
Ribbot just looking like a mess out there in the battle box.
But somehow Ribbot is still working. Unbelievable resilience out of David Jin and his team.
Wow. Jameson Go not letting up, doing an incredible job, staying aggressive and keeping Ribbot in a chokehold, telling his old buddy, I'm the man up in this box.
Unreal, under 20 to go. SawBlaze trying to put the finishing touches on Pride Frog. Again, putting him on the upper deck.
Just pure dominance here from Jameson Go.
The final few ticks. And all that stands between SawBlaze and a berth in the final is a judge's decision. A remarkable job by Ribbot to persevere and make it the distance, but man, without a weapon and on the wrong side of it. So this first semifinal goes to the judges' scorecard. Well, after the two tangoed for the better part of 40 seconds, the frog catch and release program did not benefit Ribbot.
No, it did not. David Jin went in for a shot right after they separated, but Jameson read it perfectly, trapped Ribbot on the rails, and landed this devastating overhead strike. Look at how deep the hammer saw goes.
And for the second time in as many fights, SawBlaze sinks its teeth into a set of batteries, sends a fight into chaos, this time disabling his opponent's weapon.
Yeah, once Ribbot's weapon went down, SawBlaze just took over. J-Mo once again dominating with the dustpan, bullied Ribbot around the box and even onto the upper deck. One of the most complete matches we've ever seen from Jameson Go.
And now a shot at the nut awaits. Here's Farouk to make it official.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by unanimous decision is SawBlaze!
Years of hard work and perseverance have led these teams to this moment. Now one will become a champion. Let the battle for the giant nut begin. A box rush by SawBlaze out of the gate. Sticking his nose right in there and doing a 360 is J-Mo.
Yeah, Huge able to launch SawBlaze. This was the fear with that attachment.
It's already taken 3 shots, Kenny. And a huge one there. What a start for Schultz.
Huge continues to uppercut SawBlaze.
And he landed almost on top of Huge.
Huge is out to a big lead.
Oh my goodness, a half dozen shots in the first 30 seconds by Huge. And SawBlaze takes the big fella into the rails.
SawBlaze starting to come back, Chris. Look at this.
A push and a shot.
He may have disabled the weapon. He's trying to go for those weapon belts. There are some weapon belts on the floor. Do they belong to SawBlaze or Huge?
Well, it looks like both robots' weapons are fully functional at this point. What an impressive sequence from SawBlaze nonetheless, as Huge lands a couple of quick jabs. Jameson Go still looking to make up ground after that opening barrage from Huge. Trying to attack those Tegris wheels now and push him into the upper deck. But Huge fights back. SawBlaze on its head, able to self-right, but a dicey moment there for Jameson Go.
SawBlaze continues to feed that cradle attachment into the weapon of Huge, and now using those eyebrows to pin it.
SawBlaze utilizing that hammer saw nicely. And again.
We had our doubts, but this is turning out to be an effective game plan for Jameson Go.
And the pulverizer gets a shot on SawBlaze.
This is an amazing driver's match here. Jonathan Schultz trying to get some space, trying to get that blade up to full speed.
Jameson Go right on top of Huge. Approaching a minute to go in our title fight, and it is neck and neck.
This is very similar to what a grappler would do against a high-level striker, just jamming him up, giving him no space to breathe, Chris.
SawBlaze taking Huge from end to end in the BattleBots. Under a minute to go. The kill saws are active. Who will make that final push? Who will get their hands on the giant nut, Kenny?
Well, SawBlaze certainly winning the control battle here in the back half of this fight as Jameson Go lands another shot with the hammer saw. Huge hanging tough. This one is gonna go down to the wire, Chris.
SawBlaze remaining in control, utilizing the BattleBots to its advantage. 30 seconds to go in the season.
This is the first time we've seen Huge slow down all year. Will it be enough?
You got nothing. You got nothing, buddy. You got nothing.
Jameson Go shoves Huge into the rails. 15 seconds to go as that hammer saw is running wild. Another shot in a plume of smoke.
SawBlaze staying aggressive throughout this, Chris.
Under 10 to go in the season. One more shot by SawBlaze. Is it enough? Thunderous applause outside of the box. As the championship fight now goes to the judges. Wow.
Both teams spinning their weapons, showing the judges that they are indeed still active. What a fight.
Both veterans emptying their tanks in pursuit of a title. Who is it gonna be? Jameson Go celebrating while Jonathan Schultz stays focused. And when you look at this, we are being told the judges are heading into the box to assess the damage. That would actually indicate it's gonna be a very close decision. They wanna make sure they get this thing right.
We did it, bro. We did it, bro. We made it.
Go good with Silver JD.
Will Huge be the newest team to hoist the giant nut, or will it be SawBlaze? And with the giant nut on the line, the judges have been inside the box during the break, assessing the damage firsthand.
I mean, I would be in there as well, assessing the damage, because this one, Chris, was so close.
Kenny, we rarely see this type of up-close inspection. What exactly are the judges looking for here?
Well, this was such an even match, Chris, and details matter. If someone lost a belt, whose belt was it? Is the damage they're seeing superficial? Is it critical? Things like that. Overall, they just want to make sure they get this call right. These teams obviously have everything on the line here. I mean, this was so close, Chris.
Good job. It was awesome.
Thank you.
So the three judges, Lisa Winter, Fawn Davis, and Derek Young, are now back at their judges' scores table. And now the future of the sport is left in their hands. Kenny, as we take a look at this title fight, what a remarkable start by Huge.
It was unbelievable. The raw power of that weapon was on full display to start this match.
Jonathan Schultz launching SawBlaze head over heels repeatedly. And if you're a SawBlaze fan, you were holding your breath for this stretch. But Jamison Go weathered the storm, Kenny.
No doubt, able to eat those shots with the cradle attachment, then push back with those Tegris eyebrows. And it was hard to see in the moment, Chris, but it was this strike from SawBlaze that snapped a pair of the weapon belts on Huge, and I think that changed the complexion of this fight.
Well, the Giant was unfazed and was able to stay spinning, stay aggressive, and keep punching.
Yeah, big uppercut here that put SawBlaze on its head. And look how close Jonathan came to taking out SawBlaze's weapon. Jamison able to pull it out of harm's way just in time.
All right, Kenny, a title's on the line. How are the judges gonna break this down?
Well, listen, we had our doubts, but Jamison's configuration proved to be a stroke of genius. And I think once SawBlaze the control category, I can see aggression going to Huge because of the sheer ferocity of that opening 30 seconds. But when it comes to damage, although he didn't break it, I think Jamison took some sting out of Huge's weapon by snapping those belts. In my opinion, Huge landed the more memorable shots, but it was SawBlaze that left the judges with a powerful final impression. A masterful finish by Jamison Go. This is going to be close.
It is time to crown a champion. Farouk.
The results from the judges are in. We have a unanimous decision. Your BattleBots World Champion is...
the one and only Trey Roski. He has in his hands the giant nut. Come on out here, Trey.